An Oklahoma nurse is in the spotlight after Governor Kevin Stitt talked about her in yesterday's State of the State address. That was yesterday. Last month, that nurse gave reporter Erika Rankin an inside look at the dire situation at SSM Health St. Anthony. She has that story.
I've witnessed their professionalism, their endurance, and their compassion on full display. Amy Petitt, the ICU nurse leader at St. Anthony's Hospital, was one of those heroes we met.
Back in early December, I had the opportunity to go with our chief medical officer and meet with him and the other hospital leaders across the state. I had a chance to tell him what it's like to work with these patients, what it's like to work a shift, and the struggles that our nurses, our doctors, our housekeepers, everyone experience.
Amy Petitt, a nurse of 10 years, spending the last 5 of those in the ICU at SSM Health St. Anthony.
I don't think people really knew what was really happening. I think they just saw what was going on, in New York or California, but they didn't realize that that stuff was actually happening here.
Hope sharing her firsthand experience on the front lines of this pandemic.
If they are able to tolerate, we turn them back on their back.
Opens the eyes of all Oklahomans.
Helping families have those moments of dying with dignity or, getting them to that point. And when you've taken the families out of it and having to do this over FaceTime or anything, it's a real heavy burden on our staff.
The State Department of Health says 3,564 people have died of COVID in Oklahoma. Petitt mourns every life lost.
If that was your family member, the statistics don't matter. That's a real person and that's your family there. So it still hurts.
She says the past 2 months have been the hardest, with the state's coronavirus deaths nearly doubling compared to the previous 9 months. She hopes Oklahomans continue to be vigilant to help fight the spread.